And then start it. Okay, so now let's examine the question we have here. That's from question 7. We are told that the returns and possibility for a security is given as follows: 50,000, 0.3, 60,000, 0.3, and we also have 70,000, 0.4. The expected value of the security is, so we're solving this particular question using our calculator. So now let's start off. So using the first calculator we have here, that's a blue calculator. How do you go about it? That's a very simple. So first and foremost, switch on your calculator, then click on the mode. After the mode, you look for statistics. That's ST80. We have option 3. So you click on that. Then you can see the first option we have in 1 minus variable. That is exactly what you're pressing. So you click on that again. So you observe that you only have one column here, which is the X column. So I should have to enable the frequency column. So the next question is that how are you going to enable the frequency column, right? So just click on Shift and mode. You take you to setup. So yeah, I'm having shift and mode. So you can see we have the setup. Okay, back again. That's not it. Let's start again. So you're having 3. Then you have your shift and mode. Then after, it's going to take you here. So all you just have to do is to scroll down and look for statistics again. You can see I have 4, which is statistics. Then you click on 4. Then you can see what you're having here, frequency on, off. So you actually have to enable it. That's by on it. You click on 1. Now it is on. So you can see now we have the frequency column. So how do you input the variables? The X, what they're going to enter in the X will be the returns, which are 50,000, 60,000, and 70,000 respectively. And figures are going to record in your frequency tables will be the percentage, the probabilities rather, which are 0.3, 0.3, and 0.4. So now let's go ahead and do that. So we're having 50,000. We also have 60,000. And we have 70,000. Then we edit the frequency respectively. The first probability rather we are having, that's 0.3. Then 0.3 pressure equals to, then we have 0.4, then pressure equals to. Then when you are done with that, just click on your AC. That's saved on your calculator already. So next thing for you to do is to find your statistics in these numbers. If you take a look at number 1, we have stats at the top. How do you enable that? Or how do you click on that? That's very, very simple. That's by clicking on Shift plus, or you could say Shift and 1. You can see we're having statistics. So click on option 4, that's variable. Then you can see we have different options here. We have n, we have x bar, we have xon, and we have xon raised by -1. All these as what they mean. The x bar, we call it mean. So whenever you are looking for your expected returns, or you call it your expected value, click on x bar, you have it. Assuming you're looking for your standard deviation, click on option 3, you have it. So the first question here, that's question 7, asks us to find the expected value of the security. So we're told to find the expected value of the security, isn't it? That's our x bar, what we call our mean. So just click on 2, then click on your equals to. Boom, you have the answer, 61,000. So look at this now. So you can see we have option D. So now if you go ahead for the next question, that is question 9, which asks for standard deviation. So for standard deviation, back here. So for standard deviation, that's very simple. Since the data is already saved in your calculator, you can just press on your own, then repeat the series of the last steps we actually took. That's your shift and 1. Then still the variables, that's option 4. This time around, you just click on xon in the sense of your standard deviation, that's option 3. Then click on your equals to, you have your standard deviation as 8,306.62 approximately. So standard deviation, you can see here we have option C, as simple as that. So if we're told to find your, okay, so let's see that. Okay, so now let's see that. You can see we have option C, 8,306.62, as simple as that. So now, if we're told to find the variance easily, so you can also use that to solve, like you can see the calculator. Remember that variance of most times we always state that standard deviation is equal to square root of variance, right? In the sense that variance is equal to standard deviation square. So just do your answer, that's this standard deviation, square it, you have your variance. So all I just have to do is my answer square. Then I have my answer. I can see that's 69 million. So that's for question 10. So you can see question 10, your answer is D. As simple as that, like no stress. So if you're looking for your coefficient of variation, obviously, you know that's formula application, right? Which is standard deviation divided by expected returns. So we've gotten that already. So just the necessary calculation and multiply by 100 to be in form of percentage. So that's for those using this particular type of calculator. So if you're using the upgraded version, that's this type of calculator, how do you go about it? Still the same process, just a little bit modification. So now, looking on first, so now still everything the same process. So we have our mode, that's our menu we have here. So you look for your statistics to here. So you can see we have statistics, that's option 6. You can just press equals to. So 1 minus variable, right? That's 1. Then you can see here too, we also have just the X column, isn't it? So you actually have to enable the frequency column. The same way we did for the same way we enable it when we're using the blue calculator, we also do it for the white calculator. That's your shift and which will take you to your menu, like your shift and menu. You take it to your setup, then you look for your statistics. That's option 3. So you click on that, then you can see your frequency on off. So you click on 1 to on it. So you can see now we have it here, as simple as that. So let's enter the necessary figures we have, just as we initially did, which are 50,000, 60,000, and 70,000 respectively. Then the frequency also the same thing. So the frequency are 0.3, 0.3, and 0.4, right? So repeating the same step, you click on your AC, right? It's already saved on your calculator. So you click on your AC. Then rather than clicking on shift and 1, not like that here, rather just click on option. So for your white calculator, if you're looking for all this option, all the stuff here, just click on option. That's this button we have here, OTN. We call it option. So click on option. So you can see now, then you now look for variable. You can scroll down. You can see we have variable here. That's option 2. So as I explained, this X bar, it means our mean. Whenever you're looking for your expected returns, your expected value, you use that. And if you're looking for your standard deviation, you use option 3. That's the one that look like OX. So for the first question, which was on expected value of the security, so obviously we just click on option 1, that's the X bar, then equals to, boom, still the same answer as you can see. So as we are looking for the standard deviation, so just click on again, then repeat the same option, look for variable, that's option 2, like scroll down. This is what you should, then just scroll down, you have this, then you have variable. Please, it is variable, not 1 minus variable calc. They are quite different. Variable, as you can see, option 2, then the OX, that's 3, then just click on equals to. So this is our standard deviation. So you can see that the answers still remains the same. That's question 9. You can see we're having option C, as simple as that. So you can try out other questions we have here, still using that particular format. I'm 100% sure they're going to have the answer. So thanks for watching.